Okay, so first we looked at compound angle formulas, the different equations that exist for combining or splitting up an angle. Now we're going to look at double angle formulas, which is the same concept. In this case though, what you're going to split it into are two equal angles. So in our previous section, we looked at, for example, getting the angle of 15 degrees, which would be 45 degrees minus 30 degrees. Now, for example, we might be getting an angle of 120 degrees. 120 degrees is made up of 60 and 60. Right? So now you're looking at double angle formulas in which it's the same angle, but it's doubled. So the key to understanding here is that whatever angle you have to start with, you are splitting it into half of itself. So obviously how it's used will change depending on what angle you're working with. Let's start look again with a few examples. So the first example we're going to look at is we're going to try to simplify to sine pi over 8 cosine of pi over 8. So 2 sine theta, theta in this case is pi over 8, cosine theta, which again is pi over 8. So if we look at the formulas, the different double angle formulas, 2 sine theta cos theta is the expansion of sine 2 theta. So this can be written as sine 2 and then whatever theta is, in this case, pi over 8. So 2 sine pi over 8 cos pi over 8 turns into sine 2 pi over 8. And if we just simplify this, this is 2 times pi over 8 is pi over 4. And then sine of pi over 4, we'd all know, is root 2 over 2. So 2 sine theta cos theta, using the double angle formula, sine 2 theta turns into sine 2 pi over 8. 2 times pi over 8 would be pi over 4, and then sine of pi over 4 is simply root 2 over 2. Let's go to the second one. So now we have 2 tan pi over 6 over 1 minus tan squared pi over 6, which is clearly the tan 2 theta formula. So if we go ahead and rewrite it, it would be tan 2 pi over 6. Tan 2 pi over 6 is tan of pi over 3, and we know tan of pi over 3 would be 1 over, tan of pi over 3 would be root 3 over 1. Okay. Raju. You be doing drawing? Can you say Assalamu alaikum everybody? Okay, our next question now, we have cos theta is equal to negative 2 over 3. Okay, cos theta is equal to negative 2 over 3, and theta has to be between 0 and 2 pi. Find cos 2 theta and sine 2 theta. Once again, for cos 2 theta, we can use cos squared minus sine squared, cos squared, or sine squared. For sine 2 theta, we must have sine theta and cos theta. For no matter which way we do this, whichever equation we use for cos squared, we definitely need to know sine theta and cos theta to do this question. So we start with cos theta is negative 2 over 3. Cosine is negative in 2 quadrants. Yeah, that's a goat. Right? So you can have it in quadrant 2 or in quadrant 3. Triangle would be. So cos theta is equal to negative 2 over 3. Let's say in quadrant 2, that would mean negative 2, and this is 3. And in this quadrant, this is theta in quadrant 2, and in quadrant 3, this again is negative 2, and then 3 is the hypotenuse.
I'll hold it.
Okay, I hold it. Now, in order to solve this question, we need to know what the opposite is, because in order to get the sine theta, we will need to know opposite. So I know that the negative 2, so 2 squared, plus, we'll call the opposite y, plus y squared has to equal 3 squared. So this would be 4 plus y squared is equal to 9. And then y squared is 9 minus 4.
Who's drinking? Who's drinking?
Yeah. How everybody do math? Say do math.
Do maths.
Yeah. So y then is equal to root 5, which means the opposite here is root 5, and here it's root 5, but negative. Now that we have everything, we will need to do cos 2 theta and sine 2 theta in quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. So sine 2 theta we know is 2 sine theta cos theta. So sine 2 theta, we know cos theta is negative 2 over 3. To find sine 2 theta, we will have to do 2 multiplied by sine theta, which is root 5 over 3, multiplied by cos theta, which is negative 2 over 3. We multiply all of this together, it will be over 9. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So sine 2 theta in quadrant 2 would be negative 4 root 5 over 9. Okay, go get the moon. So that would be negative 4 root 5 over 9. Do the same thing in quadrant, sorry, no, we'll do it now for cos 2 theta. To do the simplest one to do in cos 2 theta would be either 2 cos squared minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sine squared, because I don't want to use sine theta and cos theta if I don't need to. So cos 2 theta will equal, I'm going to go with 2 cosine squared theta minus 1. Cos theta is equal to negative 2 over 3. But cos squared theta would be negative 2 over 3 squared, and then minus 1. I'm going to continue it up here. Cos squared theta is going to be 2 multiplied by 4 over 9, because 2 squared and 3 squared, minus 1. This will turn into 8 over 9 minus 9 over 9. And finally, that would be negative 1 over 9. So you'll notice that a lot of this is going to be just how you are able to manipulate the equation and knowing where to plug in whatever it is you need to find. Maybe look over here. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.